Kevin Durant demanded a trade away from the Brooklyn Nets. The reality is he asked for a trade, demanded, whatever you want to word that. Think about this. The Brooklyn Nets used to have Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. And the Rona screwed everything up, and the guy wouldn't take, Kyrie Irving wouldn't get the shot, we'll say. I'm trying to use words that doesn't get grabbed by YouTube and demonetized. It's just crazy. They had that big three, and it imploded, didn't work. James Harden demanded a trade. He got sick of working with Kyrie, and now basically this all boils down to Kevin Durant is done working with Kyrie Irving. I don't mean to be cliche, but I got to take a sidestep here and give a little story, because I often compare LeBron James and Tom Brady. I really, really... It's kind of crazy how they've been so successful for so long at a high level. Their bodies are defying logic. They've won a lot of championships. They've also lost a lot of championships. I think there's a lot of parallels between Brady and LeBron. And I always thought it was pretty impressive that Tom Brady found a way to win a championship with Antonio Brown, the crazy receiver man. He found a way to get the most out of Antonio Brown and won a title with him. LeBron did the same thing with Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving seems like a really frustrating person to work with, and that's me putting it nicely. The word crazy comes to mind. I don't need to say that anymore. But LeBron found a way to win a title with Kyrie Irving. That's incredible. We're learning now that he's basically the only person who found a way to do anything good with Kyrie Irving, because everyone that works with Kyrie gets really frustrated. Even LeBron got frustrated, I think, and got rid of him. So you're seeing now, even Kevin Durant was like, this is too much. I can't deal with that. I gotta go somewhere else, and I can't work with Kyrie Irving. I just like I said again, LeBron was the only person ever to get the best out of Kyrie Irving, and I maybe that's a weird coincidence. You can't predict the Rona, but here's some trade possibilities, places where Kevin Durant could go. By the way, Kevin Durant is 33 years old right now. He'll be 34 in September. Also, before we get into possibilities, I mean, I've criticized Kevin Durant in the past. He's kind of a whiner. He loves to complain on Twitter. He hates haters. Yeah. There's problems with Kevin Durant for sure, but you got to put some respect on his name. He may not be perfect, but he is still one of the best scorers ever. I mean, his ability, his skill set is unreal. I've been playing 2K a lot with my friends, and he's just different. Like, I know it's dumb to say it, but like in 2K, you can't guard Kevin Durant. He just does whatever he wants. And it's the same way in real life. He's just an unbelievable talent. And I think people love to hate on him. They hated when he went to Golden State. But I personally acknowledge his flaws and still go, I really respect his game. Here are some possibilities I've seen thrown out there. He could go to Phoenix and get paired up with Devin Booker and Chris Paul. I like that thought. Damian Lillard's trying to recruit him. He posted something on his Instagram story, him in a Trailblazers uniform. Imagine in Portland having Damian Lillard and Kevin Durant. I love that thought. I grew up in Portland. I always wished that instead of Greg Oden, they drafted Kevin Durant, and they could have had him instead of the Sonics getting him moving to Oklahoma City. It could have been a whole different reality if Kevin Durant had gone to Portland instead of Seattle, instead of Greg Oden. Oh, Greg Oden, Brandon Roy, a lot of painful memories there. I've also seen maybe Kevin Durant could go to Boston and be paired up with Jason Tatum. That's kind of fun. Another one is Atlanta. Maybe the Hawks get Kevin Durant, pair him up with Trae Young. It's big news. They have to acknowledge it. We'll see what happens. We'll see where he goes. But seen a lot of people freaking out. I don't have much more to say there, but I am interested to see where Kevin Durant will go. And like I said, no matter how much you like him or not, you have to respect his game. He's very talented, and wherever he goes, it's a huge deal and very, very noteworthy.